Hey folks, Nick here, Night Life Kennel. Hope y'all are doing well today. Just wanted to come at you and give you a little bit of a gear review, a new piece of gear I got recently. I actually bought it down there at Walker Days in Union, South Carolina. I bought it from Havoc Hunting Supplies. There are several other dealers out there carrying this. If any of your dealers that you frequently purchase from carry Dan's equipment, they'll have this or they'll be getting it for sure. So I want to show you guys the Dan's competition pack. You guys know I don't do any kind of competition hunting, but I'm always out there looking for a new way of carrying my gear with ease. So I purchased this. I've hunted it with it in 2 or 3 hunts. I think a couple of my videos you may even see me wearing this, but I didn't want to give my full review and recommend to you guys or talk about it until I had a chance to sort of run it through its paces and find out if I even liked it or not. So, but I've hunted enough with it now. I've made my decision what I think about this thing, so I'm going to go through the pros and cons to this thing and let you guys know my opinion so you can be better informed if you might want to go out and get you one or if you've been thinking about it. So let's dive right on into it. Okay guys, jumping into this Dan's competition pack. First off, I want to let you guys know, anybody who's watched my shows enough, you know that I'm not a competition hunter. I have no real interest in competition hunting at all, so I did not buy this for that reason, but this is what this was designed for. Now, I'm primarily a pleasure hunter, so it carries everything I need to as well, but it's got a couple of things I'm not using, like these loops right here. If you got a stopwatch with a lanyard, you can run the lanyard through that. I've got my coon squaller right here. If I had a lanyard on it, it could go in the other one. Also, a little side recommendation here. The coon squaller I choose to use is a Timothy Ball Improved coon squaller. Very simple, very affordable, easy to use. It's a classic, tried and true. Some of the new squallers out now are great, I'm sure. That's just what I've always kind of went with. Just starting off on the front here, so you got a place for, you know, another coon squaller or anything right here. You've also got a spot for your pencil to go right here, and then here on the front's where your GPS unit would go. When I first bought this, you know, I'm a sport dog guy. That's the only GPS I use. A lot of times when you buy GPS pouches, they don't make them big enough for or wide enough to fit the sport dog handheld. But this right here absolutely fits perfectly. My Tech 2.0 fits in this pouch very well. It's extremely roomy in there. As you can tell, there's tons of room. Put this thing in there. It's not hard to push in. There's plenty of room. And then this thing right here snaps in perfectly. These guys even went to the effort to make sure that they sew this down right here, which is a minor thing, but to make it fit in these tight spaces of some of these GPS units, I mean, that's just going above and beyond in my point, and you know, that shows quality craftsmanship right there. But my Tech 2.0 fits in there great. My squaller fits in there perfect. The elastic's holding up. It's not overstretching out that I like. So over the front here, everything is designed perfectly and works great. One of the big things about this that I really love is there's pockets all over this thing. To be so small, I don't know how big this is. It can't be more than 8 or 9, maybe 10 inches wide, 10-inch square, roughly. Is full of storage. So let's just go ahead and get in that. I've got everything. If you ever watch any of my videos, my everyday carry coon hunting belt, everything I carry on my belt is in this pouch right here, except for my new light, which is my Big Dog Genesis cap light, and my hunting pistol. But as far as all my other knives, my bullets, ammo, I carry my wallet, my keys, my phone, everything fits in here, and I'm going to show you guys where right now. So starting off on this side, you got a pouch right here, zips down, real easy to get to. When this thing's hanging and it's got weight, you can grab this thing and just zip it up your chest, and it's perfect. Or if you need to rip it down real quick and get into it, it's easy to do. It doesn't hang up and give you any kind of issues. So reaching in here, first thing we come to, I've got my coon carrier, the ones that I make. Again, if you guys, I'm selling these, if you guys are interested in, put a comment below and I can get up with you and get one of these to you. Reach in some more. I've got my pouch that's full of my bullets for my gun. So I got those in there. Reach on in. I've got my extra magazine for my gun, loaded, ready to go if I need that, get to it in a hurry. I've got my outdoor edge folding knife that I use for skinning coons or any kind of cutting I need to do in the woods. So, you know, there's tons of room in this thing. Just show you how big that pocket is. I mean, my hand fits in there. There's tons of room in there. I could fit some more stuff, but I've got all that crammed in that pouch. Okay, then right here on the top, you see there's another pouch right here. You just take it out and zip this apart. I use this one for things that I don't necessarily get into or need as often as I do on the side pouch. Pull this across. This is just an example of things you can carry. Whenever I'm hunting, I don't necessarily like to carry my wallet and my keys in my pocket because I've slid down banks and stuff before and had things in my pockets pop out. So at least I know if it's in here, it's zipped up, it's locked down. So you know, I'm just carrying, got my wallet here, so of course I got my license, got my car keys, and you know, there's plenty of room for a lot of extra stuff in here. I mean, this is a huge pouch in here, so tons of room. And then one more cool thing, and I'm sure this was designed for the competition hunters, is right here on the back, you've got this other pouch where you can slide your scorecard and stuff in. What I use that for primarily is slide my cell phone in. I do some of my filming with a cell phone, so it's quick, easy access to get to my phone. Plus, if I'm walking through some thick cover, I know if I throw my cell phone down in there, that it's safe and secure and I don't have to worry about losing it. So that's a really cool feature. Now let's go ahead and move around to the back side of this thing. I'll show you these straps. Alright, so this is the back of it right here. That's that big pocket I was telling you about where I put my cell phone. The straps, they just come in with these little buckles right here that go on and off really super easy. These are your top straps right here, and these right here are where your bottom straps hook into. Just quick easy snaps. Now this right here is where they adjust up and down. You can just take this right here and slide it back and forth all you want. And then right here on the back, this is what's going to go between your shoulder blades. This is where the straps go up and over your shoulders, and then these go down here underneath your arms and cross over around to the bottom side. See if I can give you guys kind of a look of where this haul goes. So I gotta say, this is right here is probably where I have my slight downfall with this system. It's not that this isn't big enough to fit me. Like I said, I'm a really big guy. This fits me really good, but these straps right here, I don't know, when you're wearing a t-shirt, they kind of dig into my shoulder a little bit, dig under my side a little bit. It's not a major thing. I guess it really takes more or less just getting used to the feel of having a strap underneath your arm and running over your shoulder. I would kind of like to see, especially the ones on top, be a little bit wider, maybe with some kind of padding on them. Nothing major, nothing to add a ton of weight, but a little bit of padding would kind of made it feel less noticeable on your shoulders, I guess you could say. The side straps, they could have stayed the same because they don't really put any kind of load on you. You just kind of feel them running underneath your arm, and that's you know, just takes a little getting used to. But overall, I recommend this thing a 9 out of 10. This carries absolutely everything I need to when I'm hunting, and gets me through the woods really well. So right there, guys, is your Dan's competition pack. Like I said, I give it a 9 out of 10. Like to see the shoulder straps just a touch more comfortable, but other than that, as far as doing what it needs to do, this thing absolutely takes care of everything. Whether you're a pleasure hunter or a competition hunter, this right here is going to carry everything you need to in and out of the woods. It's going to be a lot more comfortable in the summer. It's not going to be near as hot. Absolutely love it. Like I said, a little more cushiony strap on the shoulder would be nice, but it's nothing that you absolutely got to have. So, Night Life Kennel, want to recommend Dan's Briar-Proof Competition Pack, 9 out of 10. Look them up. You can get them on Dan's website, or if you guys got a local hunting supply that carries any Dan's equipment, I'm sure they can get these to you. I think these will run around about 35 bucks. Absolutely worth it. Of course, all the stitching and all the hardware on it is quality Dan's Briar-Proof equipment, so it's not going to break down, it's not going to wear out. You're not going to have any kind of issues with that. So I highly recommend this thing. If it's something you might be interested in, look them up and get you one, and I'm sure you'll be happy with it. So if you have any questions or comments, leave them in the section below. And as always, I appreciate you clicking on to my channel. If you hadn't already, click like, subscribe. Please share this with your friends, tell them about it, and in the meantime, guys, tree one for me.